Hello there, good evening, and many thanks for joining us again on another fresh edition of your favorite program, the Hilltop Mansion. My name is Kelvin Samuel reporting on duty tonight, and as you may already know, Hilltop Mansion is a program specifically designed by the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, Channel 12 Uyo, where we bring you up to date of events and happening from the Akwa Ibom State Government House. And you will agree with me that it's been a week filled with series of activities marking the one-year anniversary celebration of His Excellency Governor Pastor Umar Basi Eno. And the Hilltop Mansion has been on ground to ensure that every bit of the event is captured for your viewing delight. And this week edition is loaded with series of such events, such as the media parley with the journalists across Akwa Ibom State, and of course the presentation of his scorecard to the people of Akwa Ibom State at the Uyo Township Stadium, all of which were captured for your viewing delight tonight. But that will be shortly after this break. Please don't go away.
Have you ever missed out on any events or activities of the governor, first lady, or the deputy governor of Akwa Ibom State? Worry no more. Hilltop Mansion got you covered. Hilltop Mansion is a program of the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, Uyo, specifically designed to showcase the day-to-day activities of the Arise agenda.
Tune in every Monday at 7:30 p.m.
on Star Times, Channel 103, and our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube to join us. Hilltop Mansion, showcasing the Arise agenda.
Welcome back and many thanks for staying tuned. Let's begin with the meeting between Governor and the journalists across Akwa Ibom State that took place at the Government House Banquet Hall, where issues concerning the state were presented to the governor, who is eager to handle each and every one of them. And the Hilltop Mansion was on hand to capture every bit of it.
This media parley carefully outlined as part of the one-year anniversary of Governor Moino's administration is to enable the governor present his scorecard to the media community as well as get direct feedback from members of the fourth estate of the realm.
That I have served Akwa Ibom in the last 1 year with the integrity of my heart. I cannot claim to be perfect. We've made mistakes and we try to correct ourselves. The team that God has raised for us have done their best. We are servants, and so we present ourselves this evening to interact with the press and to trust that we'll continue to work together. You continue, even when you criticize us, which is allowed, it will be constructive, it will be something that will help us do better, because what we want for our state is actually to serve our people.
Several issues, including the state of some government establishments, sacked local government workers, plight of law students gearing up for their call to bar, the Chinese market etiquette, among others, were presented to the governor, who assures that the complaints as brought before him will be handled without delays.
We are moving closer. Very soon there will be some arrests that will be made. It will shock some people. Because you cannot tell me that people just come into your community, they settle in your community, you don't know what they are doing, they are just there, and they build their gates high up, and they are all over the place. They move from wherever they came, and we give them land, we all go there, we drink there, we report to us suspicious people in your communities. Let us query them. Let's ask their source of livelihood. Let's investigate them. Let's understand what they are doing. Because some of this ransom that is paid has a way of getting back to them.
Chairman Nigerian Union of Journalists, NUJ Akwa Ibom State Council, Amos Setuk, while appreciating the governor for his regular support to the media community, reassured that journalists in Akwa Ibom State will continue to do their best in projecting the numerous gains of the Moinos administration.
In 1 year, you have embraced the media with open arms, a sincere heart, and a firm commitment to having a free press. And I want to reassure you that we will continue to uphold the tenets of our ethical standards in building a united and prosperous Akwa Ibom State.
The unique part of the media parley had commissioners directed by the governor to address all issues brought forward as it relates to their various ministries.
The management of AKBC purchased the transmitter. Yes, there are challenges with that transmitter again, because you do know that terrestrial broadcasting is being faced off globally. But because we are still looking at ensuring that our people who will not have access to digital broadcast should still have access to information. So the technology that requires terrestrial broadcast and the transmitter, most of those have been phased out. But the transmitter that AKBC has still has the capacity for terrestrial broadcast, which is what you saw there. But that transmitter had a problem. The problem with that transmitter was the cooling system of that transmitter. And the acting general manager, the acting director general, Your Excellency, who without, she's just acting by, not by promotion, she's acting by filling space. She's actually the director of programs. But because there is no DG, Your Excellency, and with your word that you had said so, she stepped into the shoe and has been doing a beautiful work there. Those coolers were sent to Germany, to the factory in Germany, and they returned. 6 of them have returned, 4 are still being returned. And she's doing that through the IGR, the little IGR, and the support that you have been giving. Because under this administration, every single time AKBC has had to cover events like they are doing, His Excellency insists that we must pay them the same way we pay others. That is the resources she has been using to do that.
His Excellency has given us a lot of assets, both in the maritime domain and on land. And what I would say is that we are working. A lot is happening. There's a lot I cannot say in terms of practical terms, because some of them are on active investigations, and so I may not be able to mention that. But all I would want to say to Akwa Ibomites today, that His Excellency has given us a lot of assets in the maritime domain and on land, and there's a lot of changes that are going on. And I can assure the House that we will continue to work, and Akwa Ibom will remain the safest state in Nigeria.
When the Valata Civil Service, Local Government Service Commission came on, they veered off the health cadre to other cadres and recruited a made it 723. But originally it was for health workers. Fine, they were recruited. And when they were verified, 403 were reabsorbed, leaving 320. And like she appealed, it's before you, sir. If you give the go-ahead, it can be done. But still, they still need to be verified, Your Excellency, to be reabsorbed.
With the support of the governor, we've taken several proactive steps, and one of the hanging issues involved is just what my sister raised: accumulated relocation occasioned by the dynamics of urbanization that has led to a backlog of people to be reallocated. I want to let this audience be aware, and the state at large, that just 2 weeks ago, I've had a marching order from His Excellency to take proactive steps to create a brand new housing scheme that will be the hallmark of this particular administration. I have set to work with my colleague in the Ministry of Housing. We've had our first meetings, and then we are able to locate certain locations that I will later present to the ESCO with so many things in hand. Number one, to create a flag housing estate for the Omoino administration. Number two, to take cognizance of this backlog of deprived allocations to see much we can gather to solve. Unfortunately, God is creating more people, He's not creating more land.
We had about 4 of those roads that were very slow in execution, including the Nsratai Road, Odio Road. The situation that we have now is that that contract could not move because they had about 4 projects in their hands. And the pace of work on that road, Your Excellency, you asked that we reevaluate that road. As at now, those contractors, from what the monies that we paid, they couldn't move further from the state of the job. One, that job was awarded in 2019. And the costing of that job, as at today,
Commissioner for Works,
yes,
I have directed that the road contract be terminated, and then we must re-award it. I'm not happy that ODU does not have a road. I don't know why he's painting.
Special education centers are under this program, and I want to say here that they are all free. No child is expected